Hey guys, Harry Thomas here, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my top 5 worst movies of summer 2023. Oh, why do I have to talk about these reviled piles of cinematic shits? But on the plus side, there were just 5 movies this summer that I am never going anywhere near again. But uh, uh, that doesn't apply to the vast majority of this summer, which goes to show how good it was. So, without further ado, if you want to know my top 5 worst movies of summer 2023, to see which films were possibly bad in the best summer for movies this decade, then just keep watching. At number 5, Strays, more like dog shit. This literally sitting through Strays is as painful as being forced to eat dog shit on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Will Ferrell, you were on fire in Barbie this summer. How could you agree to this dog crap? I mean, I'm I'm sorry, but the Strays is the show dogs of 2023. It's as offensive to dogs as Raja Gosnell's show dogs was. Dogs are highly intelligent, sweet and loving creatures. I have a dog myself, Rambo, and he's my pal, and dogs deserve so much better than this bullshit. I mean, even the R-rated comedy is bullshit. This movie has a similar flaw to The Happy Time Murders, where that attempted to make the Muppets, raunchy and more mature with its humor, and Strays does the exact same thing but worse. On a laugh for me, sir, Strays scores a big fat fucking 0 for its comedy. Don't watch Strays. If you want to watch a good dog movie, just watch All Dogs Go to Heaven. At number 4, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Disaster, or as my friend Ollie Pajak calls it, Indiana and his old bag of bones, because it's literally a dry bag of bones that isn't nearly as epic a finale to the Indiana Jones series as it thinks it is. I mean, ah, why Harrison Ford? Why? I mean, and people complain the Star Wars sequel trilogy was the worst thing to come out of Lucasfilm. No, I'm sure the Star Wars sequel trilogy haters will be taking back everything they said about that trilogy now after watching Dial of Disaster, which is 100 times worse. This is a fifth installment that nobody in existence asked for, myself included. I knew it was going to be the shittiest Indiana Jones movie from day one. When this movie turned out to be one of the summer's biggest bombs, all I have to say is I told you all so. How the flying fuck can an 80-year-old indie, ride a horse into the subway, dive down to the depths of the ocean, survive an eel attack, survive falling out of a fucking plane without having a freaking heart attack? I don't fucking buy it. And I'm sorry, but Phoebe Waller-Bridge is the weakest and dullest female character in this entire series, and Mads Mikkelsen's villain is the worst indie villain. This performance was no Grindelwald from Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, and the ending, total missed opportunity. You could have, at least taken a risk and killed off Indy. Heck, Indy even wanted to stay in ancient Rome, but no, they just had to play it safe. Yeah, I like this disaster of a finale even less on rewatch. It gets worse and worse, and uh, unpopular opinion, I think it's worse than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. At number 3, The Meg 2, The Turs. You could literally title this shark shit Jaws 5, because yeah, it is well, easily the worst shark movie since Jaws: The Revenge, and like Dial of Disaster, it's a unwanted sequel that wrongly made more money in August than other movies that were superior to it, like Blue Beetle and Mutant Mayhem. I mean, it's why not have the focus beyond the prehistoric creatures and like the megalodon and the giant octopus? We don't want to see these boring human characters. And Jason Statham, he is shite as an actor. He does the exact same thing in every single movie. It is literally nothing but filler until a action finale that wasn't worth the wait whatsoever fucking ever. Yeah, like the Megalodon, the Meg franchise looks like it's going extinct after this one. At number two, Peter Pan and Wendy, or Penis and Wendy. Ah, where to even fucking start with this steaming and pretentious anal rape to all things Peter Pan. This made Pan look from 2015 look tolerable in comparison. Well, at least it was just on Disney Plus, and we didn't have to suffer the absolute torture of seeing it on the big screen, but fucking destroys the original Peter Pan story, and it's takes a enormous shits on the charm that the original story has. For one thing, Peter's actor is already the highest contender for Razzie Award for Worst Actor, and even Jude Law can't save this as Captain Hook. And why does these live action remakes feel the need to change the female characters from the Disney classics? Money grabbing Mickey seems to think, oh, the original classics didn't have enough girl power, not enough girl bosses, so we need to make the female characters stronger. Aha! You don't need to freaking change them. They were already some of the greatest and most inspirational female characters ever put to film in those Disney classics. And Wendy in the original, she was already a perfect a female character, being like a mother to Peter and her brothers and the Lost Boys, and being the biggest believer in Peter Pan. And trying to make her this kick-ass warrior just fucks up the entire point of her character. Why increase Tiger Lily's role and reduce Tinkerbell's makes no sense. And Neverland itself looks shitty, not a place I would ever want to fly to. And they try and flip the perspective and make Hook the sympathetic one and Peter the asshole in their backstory. I mean, this shit would have been the worst movie this summer if not for the other Disney live action remake. And the number one worst movie of summer 2023 is you all guessed it. None of you are surprised. The Little Mermaid remake. Oh, I I was literally at my lowest low that I have been this entire year after watching this Dresses fucking disgrace that's uh, just that just broke uh, my spirit as a lifelong Little Mermaid fan. The day I watched this was no question the shittiest, worst day of 2023, but by far. I mean, how does people find enjoyment in this? Uh, pl- Fucking how? I'm sorry, Haley Bailey is the gives the most overrated performance of 2023. She ain't Ariel. Unlike Jodie Benson, who acted her heart out in her vocal performance, Haley just needs to give blank stares and everybody automatically applauds her. Why? Habia Barb Dem looks bored as motherfuckers, Tryson. Flounder and Sebastian, and especially Scussle, were transformed into the most insufferable comic relief that you just wanted to roast on an open fire. And that Scusslebutt song, don't even go there. That song has no fucking business being in the Little Mermaid soundtrack. And the fact that they make Ariel forgets the deal with Ursula. You cannot be fucking serious, Disney. That entirely takes away the urgency of Ariel attempting to get Eric to fall for her in those 3 days, and don't think trying to expand Eric's character made him more interesting, because honestly, he was infinitely more likable in the original. And here's a solo song. Yeah, it's trying to be Eric's part of your world, but that it is uh, so worthless. It instantly slips your mind when it's over. And Melissa McCarthy was such a joke as Ursula. And my goodness, it is too damn long. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes. I mean, my goodness. So the kids watching this will be snoozing in their chair. Oh, and the underwater visuals are the worst visual effects I've ever seen in the 2020s decade. Yeah, not aimed a patch on Avatar: The Way of Water. Hallelujah that this shitty remake did not gross $1 billion and performed below Disney's expectations. So that will make greedy, money-grabbing Mickey think twice before continuing these piece of shit live-action remakes. And to those who like this remake better than the original, they seriously need help, because they can't tell the difference between a good movie and a bad one. I'm proud to call the Little Mermaid remake the worst movie of summer 2023. Whew, well, that felt amazing to get that over with. I now feel so much more at peace. Well, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this list. And what are your top 5 worst movies of summer 2023? Please comment and let me know. I'm so curious to hear which picks they are. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and Instagram. I'll see you next time when I have 2 highly special reviews coming up for a close friend of mine, a Paget's Perspective, as he's recently made 2 movies for his channel Paget's Perspective, Interval and Question Time, which I will review for him. So I'll see you then. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.